Dear audience, welcome again. Faster community is globally fintech, especially fintech community as flagship. Our flagship is fintech, but faster community interested in all fast areas of technologies. Of course, behind of these fast areas, there are many struggling and something slowly developing as technology, as science. Technology is very dependent on science, as you know. So, as faster community, as technology people, as technology business leaders, executives, and entrepreneurs, and of course mentors and consultants, we are in a group of people and messaging in WhatsApp even, and we are also starting to know each other more and more with our successes. Today we will talk about a little our successes, but fintech is a kind of success nowadays because fintech itself is a success story. As technology is came to some level, finance came to some another level, and mixing of this fintech and finance and technology for serving the society and civilization is have to be so far, and maybe sometime we are meeting some difficulties as fintech market, as some regulations or some bureaucracy, some another technical and UX or some another issues. When I say UX, I look at Mr. Ramu is he is also very strong in this kind of subjects, and I would like to start as a little faster community introduction to you as today as 1st of December, as means that 1 month later new year coming, and as we are struggling almost 2 years with viruses affected all the markets. These viruses also affected digitalization and fintech and banking industry as much as fastly nowadays. And I mean, even nowadays, maybe you realize that there is some new variants of the viruses on board, and this affected all something is even traveling and affecting also the existing injections. Some injections founders or managers, executives says maybe we need to redesign our injections vaccines according to the Omicron or more variants that affecting the worldwide, as you know, nowadays. So this kind of under this kind of all pressures and all effects, and world is going somewhere as much as possible borderless or fast or digital. We need to use more and more fastly and exchange ideas as now as event we are doing in digitally. And welcome again all audience to watch us, and also all people now in the screen you see from worldwide, even Asia, even Africa, and in Middle East as well. They are joining us, and we would like to talk about even a little bit more about them and their ideas about existing situations and in the current digital fintech market, that how leverage markets and banking industry, and of course civil people, how again this is our first year of faster community. We can celebrate our second year as following days, as we can say we born in 2001 to 2021, we can say this. We start Evelyn, but now as second age, we will continue to leverage and communicate between faster community, fintech market people and leaders. Even now, Mr. Pedro come from Portugal as the one of the market leader in European in Europe, and he was former Fintech Association of Portugal. So let me start as unofficially, as before the announcement of winners of 2021 Leaders of the Year, about fintech leaders, and fintechleadership.com. You can trace us as well. And the list, I would like to give a little a little voice bit floor to the our now existing joiners in Zoom. Now I would like to talk about, for example, as one of the first joiners, Mr. Ramo. Mr. Ramo, we would like to hear about from Singapore as Tonic, as one of the leading neobank of the region. I feel you will invest more and more other countries as well. Now I think started only one country, but as far as I know, you will continue more as countries. We would like to hear about you, about your experience, Faster Community, and yourself as well, a little in 5 minutes, and then we will pass other guests as well.
Thank you, Mustafa, brother. I'm humbled to be in the great occasion. Good afternoon, good evening, all. From Muhammad Sri and Petro. Yeah, I'm Ramu. I'm Group CTO of Tonic Digital Bank. We had a dream in 2018, along with the few co-founding team members. We want to launch a new bank across Southeast Asia. We define new bank being complete virtual, built on modern technology, and highly effective, low operational cost with fully automated next generation financial services, which can be catered to mass affluent or emerging affluent target. So that's how we had a clear vision. We started our HQ in Singapore, and we launched our bank in Philippines by 2021 March in commercial operation, which complete modern technology over multi-cloud strategy. And with the less than 6 months now, we are about 150,000 active customer base. We can able to achieve, get them on board in Philippines as a pilot market. And their success is about $100 million budget. Deposits, and close to less than 10 million lending portfolio within less than 3 months now. And what is the Fintech success today is about this company from nothing to $500 million valuation, less than 2 years. Less than 2 years, $500 million. Today we are Series B now, and the Sequoia 0.72 Credence Capital. These are some of our prominent investors. And yeah, of course, we have a dream of coming back to different Southeast Asian countries and Middle East. Of course, I might need your help as being a fintech leaders and technology. So I'm with the Faster community to, extending, sharing my knowledge, what I learned it here. And of course, looking for the future business opportunity in terms of joint venture or investment building, and what are all the possible opportunities we can work together in a community. And thank you for that, accommodating myself being part of this community. And I'm humbled, I'm happy, and I'm blessed today working with you, legendary people like you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ramo. Let's from the east side of the world part now, one of the west part of the world, from Nigeria, Mr. Babatunde. Babatunde, we would like to know about you a little also, if you can share it.
Thank you very much. Babatunde Obrema. I work for Fintech Association of Nigeria as the Chief Operating Officer. We're an ecosystem platform that helps to grow the fintech ecosystem. For us, so it's an ecosystem, and our membership cuts across right now about 20 sectors within the economy, from incubating banks to payment fintech, startups, lending fintechs, edtech, agri-tech, insurtech, consulting, media, law firms. We currently have 275 members, and we currently have about 5 unicorns out of Nigeria right now, and we hope that will be growing. So it's been a pleasure working with Faster Community. I've been involved in various events and speaking engagements, and we'll have to continue to collaborate with Faster Community. Thank you very much.
Most welcome, Babatunde. Nigeria, we know a little heading of some innovation as governmental level of digital currency as central bank approach start. We would like to hear later more about this, how you are using or going good or not. We would like to hear later as well this. Let's continue with Mohammed Khatib Bey, is from now currently I think in Bahrain. We would like to hear about you, Mohammed Bey.
Hello, good day everyone, wherever you are. Yes, I'm in beautiful Bahrain. Happy to be here again in an actual in-person conference. So that's amazing to have that feeling again. My name is Mohammed Khatib. I'm the group chairman and CEO of Path Solutions for the next probably 1 hour or 2 hours, because we actually, as you know, being acquired by Azentio, and the completion of the process is happening as we speak. The papers are being swapped and the final tasks are being done. So by tomorrow, I will be the president in Azentio, a Singapore-based company that Apex, a giant private equity, is creating by acquiring major software companies to create a new software giant in Asia, Middle East, and Africa. Regarding Path Solutions, this is our 30th year as a company. We're a software company that focus on developing software for the Islamic finance industry. And we have been the leader for the last at least 10 years. And we're very proud of all our achievements and what we have accomplished so far. We have over 150 Islamic banks around the world out of 250, which is very impressive. Actually, we can call our customers. And we have amazing, I think our next phase is starting tomorrow as part of Azentio. We will continue to be a big, huge entity that focus on Islamic finance. And under me, I will continue to focus on Islamic finance software. And we will have the investments and the means to actually take the company to different heights. So nice knowing you all. And as you know, we're part of the greater Faster community. I'm proud to be one of the first ones to join this exciting community. And I look forward also on the Faster community side to do great things. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Brother Mustafa.
Most welcome, and Mabruk, congratulations for this issue.
Thank you.
So, most welcome. So let's continue with Malaysia. Mustaqim Bey here. They did a great Islamic Fintech event in Malaysia, and we would like to hear about you, Mustaqim Bey. We are happy because we are part of Faster community. We were part of the event. I wish we add value to your event.
Hello, hi everybody. I'm Mustaqim from MNS Event, Malaysia. I would like to thank Faster community for this appreciation. It's an honor being recognized, and of course we owe this to all that participated in our Islamic Fintech event and made it all a success. And MNS Event is a team for all the back-end work that they did, and secondly, this wouldn't have been possible without the support of the expert advisors and speakers who went out their way to ensure the delivered quality content and recommend their peers. I mean, also they were great help in promoting and sharing. Faster community was great in helping and promoting and sharing the awareness of the Islamic Fintech event within their members. And this is a great example of how communities can help and support each other. Thank you.
Most welcome, Mr. Kimbe. We hope next year also you will organize same event and
definitely.
Most welcome. So let's continue again. Malaysia. We have Mohammed Rizwan Bey. So we would like to hear from you, Mohammed Rizwan Bey.
Assalamualaikum. Thank you, Brother Mustafa. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Congratulations to all the great leaders in terms of your achievement. Indeed, this is a very significant event for celebration of success. And inshallah, we will continue to support all the effort that has been put through by many of our members. I think in this meeting alone, we have a few Malaysian. Brother Kemal Rizadi actually is also from Malaysia. I know that he was actually from Malaysia at least, but now living in Middle East, and he has been there for quite a long time. To me, the focus now is really to look at the bigger picture in terms of trying to galvanize effort to develop relevant infrastructure to actually cater for better inclusivity of Islamic and ethical kind of finance for us to be able to move away from our heavy reliance to the incumbent infrastructure that's now more focused on the capitalistic business model. I think it's time for us to think about how we can move away and stand on our own and build our own infrastructure for us to move faster and to move in a more independent way going forward. Thank you for the opportunity, Brother Mustafa, and congratulations to everybody.
Most welcome, Mohammed Bey. We made many east. Now let's go to west again. Before Oman, with your acceptance, Fatin Hanım, let's west from Portugal. Pedro, Mr. Pedro, we would like to hear about you. Pedro, you hear me, Pedro?
Oh, sorry, I thought I was on I think you can hear me now. Thank you very much, Mustafa, for the invitation. It's a great pleasure to be again with the board. As you know, I'm the Fintech and InsurTech Association chairman in Portugal, and we have seen a continuous development across Europe and collaboration, a stronger collaboration between banks and fintechs. So I guess although some fintechs may want to disrupt the system, we also see now more and more collaboration between fintechs, between banks and fintechs. So I see that this overall experience has brought people together more and more. And moreover, I think even at the international level, I think this has increased as well. So it's really a borderless world. So I think this initiative from Mustafa and Faster Community really proves that we have the same problems in common, whether we are in Southeast Asia, where we are in the Middle East, whether we are in Europe or Latin America or Africa. We all share the same issues, and we are always trying to improve our organization. So I do believe, and I would like to really congratulate Mustafa coming from a long way and to increase this community tremendously. And I think this is particularly relevant in this fintech world because it's going to be quite crucial for all of us to get to know what we call the fintech ecosystem. And as you probably understand and realize very fast, is knowing your own local fintech ecosystem is not enough. You really have to understand what's going on out there in order to save time, money, and to advise people, whether in the organizations or outside the organizations, on the best way to approach a challenge that you're taking or the best solutions for future businesses that are coming. So thank you all, and I hope this is a great session.
Most welcome. Thank you, Mr. Pedro. Let's go to Oman. Lady Fatin Hanım, we would like to hear about you.
Hello, everyone. It is this time of the season in which we celebrate the achievements of Faster community. It gives me a great pleasure to be part of this community. Throughout this platform, we disseminated knowledge, shared ideas, debated, and most importantly, made some of those ideas implementable. And I'm very honored to be part of this beautiful community. We spoke in a number of occasions, and we continue to do that. And really thank you, Brother Mustafa, for this beautiful initiative, for increased efficiency, whether it is in the Middle East or Africa or Europe. We share a common goal. And this common goal is about further financial inclusion for everyone, opportunities that really see the light, and ideas that really worth spreading all over the universe. I really feel that technology nowadays has a great impact on a national and international level. And as I'm here today, I am so honored to see the number of nationals in my country who are very talented, very organized, have a lot of ideas, and the way that they approach them is amazing. As I do come here today, we were discussing today in the morning about Oman Fintech Association. And yes, I think that I'm going to speak to Brother Rizwan about it even more. So we are becoming organized, further collaboration and partnership and open shared knowledge. It's amazing. I feel the sky is the limit, and the potential is really great in this. So thank you again, Brother Mustafa, for this. What you have done is a magnitude of, and it opens the door for further collaboration as well. So for the ones who do not know me, this is Dr. Fatin Zajali. I'm the Acting Assistant Dean for Academic Support and Student Affairs. I'm also the head of Islamic Finance at the College of Banking. I'm also the co-founder with my colleague Mustafa Klen. So we found the Islamic Finance Chamber. Some of you spoke about ethical financing, sustainable finance, cooperative finance, Islamic finance. It's all about those and even further. So it's time to collaborate, hear those ideas, and take these ideas further and make it implementable for the whole world for more efficiency and greater potential. Thank you.
Sorry, my voice was muted. Shukran, Fatin Hanım. Let's continue with Milano. Carlo from Milano, we would like to hear from Italy.
Thank you, Mustafa. Thank you for the invitation and for all the collaboration and inspiration that you're giving to this group. As you know, or for the one that don't know me, I have a double, let's say, role. One is I'm the director in EFMA of the FinTech, let's say, community. So in EFMA is the biggest banking association in the world. There are 2,500 banks and insurance associated. So somehow it's a 50 years old organization, it's an association. And this year we are starting a big project within the association to create a database and algorithm with the artificial intelligence to rate and rank the fintech all around the world. So this can be something new in the market because there is no one that has a full database and the capacity to for each category to find out the KPI to define what are, let's say, the best in each region. So this is a project that we are going to do as EFMA. But as EFMA, we also are very active in making events or report and all the type of, let's say, knowledge sharing about the innovation first, and second, collaboration between banks and fintech. So from this perspective, I think with Mustafa, maybe we can find out also a relevant document or relevant summit that somehow we can share, and we can invite people to attend these events. Some of these events are for free, some unfortunately are for paying, but in some cases we have free tickets for some people. So this we will discuss with Mustafa. The second role I have is that I am CEO of a group of companies that are helping the fintech to enter in Europe. We are acting as a business developer network. So I'm in Italy and cover Italy and Switzerland, but we have other two companies like us that cover Spain, UK, Germany, and another one that cover France and the Middle and the Far East. So in this case, what we do is helping the fintech that want to enter into the market to understand which are the best market to enter, either B2B or B2B or B2B2C, and find the right partner, local partner, to help them to exploit their platform to enter into the market. So I have these two, let's say, role, and I hope with Mustafa we can find also, let's say, quarterly occasion to share a little bit of the knowledge that we are developing, either in the EFMA, so what are the state of the art in terms of fintech and partnership with the banks. So, for example, how many, in which sector, what are the investments done, etc., etc. And on the other side, what are the development of the activity we're doing as Supernova Labs in helping the fintech from Middle East, Africa, Asia to come to Europe to expand their business. So very, very happy to be here, very happy to support you. So if you want to get in touch with me, of course, you can write directly or through my email, caro.jugovac@supernovalabs.com, or through Mustafa that can act as a bridge between us and all the rest of the team. So thank you again, Mustafa, and all the team. Compliments for your, let's say, for your achievements.
Most welcome, Carlos. Shukran. Thank you for your messaging and your suggestions also to increase the effectiveness of the faster community. Knowledge share is our main subject, main item. We are focusing on knowledge shares and experience and know-how shares as well. So let's continue a little. Lastly, maybe Kemal Rizadi Bey from Oman. We would like to hear from you, Kemal Bey.
Assalamualaikum, everyone. Sorry for joining late, Brother Mustafa. Just finished a meeting. I thought I had left the representative of Oman to say the few words to Dr. Fatin, you know. I think she has mentioned everything. But don't have much to say. I think those present have actually mentioned a lot. Again, congratulations again back to Brother Mustafa in taking this initiative. It's always good to actually share ideas, you know, talk to some of our industry players here. Just a short introduction on my side. Basically, I'm advising at the Capital Market Authority. We look at, we regulate and develop both the capital market and the insurance sector here in Oman. So it's the two main sectors. And basically, I think one of the main agendas here, especially meeting towards Oman Vision 2040, is to look at, I think Dr. Fatin has also touched upon, looking at sustainable financing on the fintech side, and also looking at financial inclusion for the market. So all these things, especially on fintech, plays a major role, and hence the reason why we've been actually pushing aggressively. Of course, Islamic, we've been a bit a late starter. I mean, Islamic finance has only been the last 7 years, but I think we've played, we tried to play catch up. And I think on the fintech side, we've only started aggressively over the last 2 years. Again, learning from the others, but at the same time, I think we are trying to reach where some of the other players or countries are actually at. Alhamdulillah, I think one of the areas we've come up with our own fintech sandbox regulatory framework. We've just launched our crowdfunding platforms and to make it into a global platform, which we've attracted quite a number of players from the GCC, especially from Dubai and Bahrain and some of the other countries from Asia. So that's something that we eagerly like to look at. And I think on the other aspects of fintech space, we're also looking at trying to push in terms of digital assets. So that's something that we may be coming out, hopefully, inshallah, by next year. But again, it's good to meet up with all the participants here. Again, Mabruk to Brother Mustafa for taking the initiative, and hopefully we can actually bring this forward, with more collaboration in the future.
Most welcome, Kemal Bey. So let me say thank you to all as well when you mention about me. Of course, I cannot make space travel for anyone, but I have a target in 1 hour how digitally very effective meetings and knowledge exchange and events can be normally as physical life, as you remember. In 1 hour, even we cannot meet. Some of latency of traffic or something. Now in 1 hour, we are on the way of very in a international environment around the fintech. We are sharing ideas. Lastly, as time is coming, lastly, our leader, one of our leader, Dr. Safa Hanım, we would like to hear from her. Safa Hanım, you hear me?
Yes, now I hear you. I hope that you hear me also.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I had some problems in the internet. That's why I connected from two systems so that I don't miss what all my brothers here and sisters have said. And I'm so happy to be part of this group of specialized experts in different domains and with different specialties. I also like to thank our brother Mustafa as all and join you in congratulating him for his extraordinary work that he's doing to bring us together. And I like always what he do, like infographics to explain what we are doing, like his the faster community where he joined. It's not only faster because we are fast in technology, but it is because it's combining fintech, academia, startup, software, security, smart cities, whatever you want in S. And then the T is for technology, the E for e-commerce, and the R for retail tech. So he's always trying to use his great brains also to describe us in very nice words. Also, he invented the ABCDF. I don't know if you know it. I am fond of that. The ABCDF is the A, ambitious, B, balanced, C, competitive, D, digitized, and D, educative, and F, friendly. So our faster community is not only doing more exchange of technologies and between the academia and the private sector and so on, but also it has these values of being ambitious, balanced, and educative and friendly. So thank you very much, Dr. Mustafa. Thank you for making us in contact and doing all the groups, the WhatsApp groups, and all the events also, not only the WhatsApp groups, but also the events where you make us also do more research. From the time I was connected to Brother Mustafa, I don't stop doing research in the subjects that I hear from the friends here, and it opened many doors for me. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm like a vice president of a university in Jerusalem, Al-Quds University, and I'm also a board member in an Islamic bank in Palestine. I'm also board member in the Higher Council for Innovation and Excellence and board member of different incubators. So wherever there is entrepreneurship or incubation, or wherever there is empowerment for the youth, I try to help and lead them or try to give them some help from a fund here and there, or from the incubator or business. So we have also a business site technology center in the university. So I'm stretching my hands out for you if you would like to do any relation with Al-Quds University or with Palestine or with the youth here. I'm ready to help you and make use of your knowledge that I learned a lot from you. Thanks again for inviting me, and looking forward for continuing the event with you. Thank you very much.
Most welcome, Safa Hanım. I can fly upon your speech, but now I need to stay here. So lastly, Mohammed Rushdi Bey from Dubai, thank you joining. And lastly, you and we are starting our announcement. Mohammed Bey, welcome. You have muted if possible.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much, all of you. I'm very, really proud to be part of this great group. Thank you, Brother Mustafa, and everyone around. And I think it's a group really which is bringing all innovation ideas and bringing people to talk together. And I think we are all, you know, it's also a mission for us to help our communities around us from digital point of view, fintech, innovation, and so on. And I think this, you know, platform is one of the greatest one, really. And I thank Brother Mustafa for bringing all the ideas and bringing colleagues here from Malaysia, from Palestinian, from, you know, from Morocco, from everywhere. And I can see Europe and so on. And I think it's a great platform. And we're looking forward more and more from you. Jazakallah khair, and thanks a lot. Thank you.
Shukran, welcome, Mohammed Bey. Now we are sorry, 5 daqiqa late. We are that announced the time of the announcement, but let's our PR director, Faster Community PR director, Wassem Bey, arranged his excellent video to announcement of the 2021 FinTech Market Leaders selected by Faster Community and together with votes. Let's pass them. We are with you.
Hello, everyone. We are so pleased and delighted to see you all today. And we are happy that our community held a lot of experts to meet each other and exchange their knowledge and experience. Our community is growing bigger and bigger, and we are doing our best to provide a lot of members with the exact expectations and beyond also their expectations, where we can meet and gather and discuss all the trending latest technologies in fintech industry. Now, let me announce the winners. Welcome again, and I would like to handle the mic to Mr. Ali. I don't know if he joined us already today.
He says many salam. He is now on plane, I think. He is traveling. And in the name of him, you say thanks to all.
Okay, next, Mr. Ramo. You can have the mic for 2 minutes.
Brother Mustafa and Faster community, Fintech leaders and team. I'm humbled and surprised, and thank you for that. Thank you for the huge honor and the trust the community leaders, on me and the kind of work what we do from Singapore. We are very, very happy, and thank you for the big honor. And we will love to work with you together and create a more bigger, stronger knowledge base and community. We'll work hard for community growth, and we'll do win-win across different country and solving the common people problem. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ramo. Now we move to Dr. Babatunda. Mr. Babatunda.
I'd like to say thank you to Faster Community and to Mustafa for the nomination and for the award. I'm not a tech person, I'm an administrator, but I found myself, because of the role I play in the association, having to be invited to speak in a lot of engagements, and was so surprised to see my name come up. So I really appreciate it, and we're always willing to partner and collaborate with other fintech associations and organizations across the globe. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Doctor. And now Mr. Carlo, the mic is with you.
Thank you very much for this appreciation. I am very happy. I will do my best also to promote this community in EFMA and also in Europe, let's say, through what I can do directly and indirectly. I think that there is a really good potential. I really believe that this association is something special, because I see many associations, but this is really a bottom-up, let's say, association, very done by people, not by structure or by someone else that pay for sponsor, etc. So it's really real people. So what I hope and wish for everyone is to have a better connection and better way to interact with each other. So maybe through Mustafa, find a way also to have even more synergies, because as leaders, somehow we need to give the example and also attract other people to this association that is very important that can grow. And especially, I think is a special case that in Europe we have many associations, but connecting Europe with Pedro and Africa, Middle East, and also Asia, it is important. So more than welcome to help and to also to stay as a leader in Europe, because I'm sure that next year I will have more competitors for this position as every one of us. So thank you to all, and I wish you the best. I need to go because unfortunately I have a meeting. I already told to Mustafa that I had this problem. So I thank you very much all, and see you next meeting.
Thank you, Mr. Carlo. Thank you for joining us today. Now we move to Mr. Farouk. I think he didn't join. Dr. Fatin, congrats.
Thank you so much. I am honored, humbled, and grateful. Jazakum Allah al khair. I think our gift is the creation of this community, more than enough as an award for me. I feel this is such a beautiful network. There is a lot to be done, a lot of ideas that I would like to see the light. So this is, the beginning of the whole journey. And I'm just happy to be on board with this beautiful community. Great milestones to come forward. And, as, Pedro said, linking Europe, Middle East, Africa by itself is such a great gift. So thank you, Brother Mustafa, for this recognition. And looking forward for more to come, inshallah, in terms of events and sharing knowledge. Our gift is to share knowledge as usual. And as I said, the sky is the limit, and let us see what we can do with this powerhouse that we have here. Jazakumullah al-khair.
Thank you, Doctor. Mr. Kamal, congrats. The mic is with you.
Again, thank you, Brother Mustafa. And I think to everyone. I mean, whoever is actually voting it, but whatever award that we get, I think it's something that is to be shared with everyone here, not only with the community, but also with the industry. I think everyone's priority is not so much in getting the award, but it's actually trying to develop the industry further. And I think it's something that I would like to actually learn more from our colleagues here within the network. And I certainly welcome any collaboration that we can actually do within the industry and especially in Oman. Inshallah. Thank you again.
Thank you, Mr. Kamal. Mr. Muhammad Rushdi.
Thank you very much. Jazakallah khair, Mr. Brother Bassam and Brother Mustafa. Really, I'm honored and humbled to receive such an award from such a great community. And as our brother and sister said, I think the big award for us is being together and able to to develop the community and market in our region, Islamic FinTech in particular. And I think we have great minds here. And I think thank really Mr. Brother Mustafa for being able to bring all this together. I remember we had an event long time, two years back, Afro-Asian conference, and then the idea came, I think, at this time. And I think he was able really to bring it to life. It's not really something which we think about it only. And I think it has an impact on everybody, which part of the community. And I think we have, it's a long way to go. And I think we're doing something great or developing the community, developing the ecosystem around us, learning from each other, helping each other. I think this is a great thing. And this itself is a big, award for me. I'm very honored really to get this award today. Thanks a lot. Jazakumullah khairan. And we hope, inshallah, ways to develop the community and help each other more and more. Thanks a lot. I'm very much happy with anyone of the community as well. Having any idea, need any support from the VCC here or from Dubai, more than happy really to collaborate in something on the ground. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Muhammad Rushdi. Now, Mr. Muhammad Rizwan.
Thank you for the recognition. I'm very humble with it, and I'm still learning so much from the rest of the FASTER community. I'm very glad that I'm here to learn from the rest, and inshallah continue to do what I can to support all the initiatives that we are doing within this community. Jazakallah for the recognition, and happy to work together with everybody. Thank you, Brother Mustafa, especially on the recognition. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, Mr. Muhammad. Now we move to Mr. Muhammad Khatib from Path Solutions.
Thank you, Bassem. I would like to congratulate all the winners, well deserved. And as Dr. Fatin said, I'm really thankful to be part of this amazing group and amazing community, the FAST community. And as I said earlier, I'm one of the first people who joined this community, and I saw it growing very, very fast because of all the hard work of Brother Mustafa and Brother Bassem. And I would like to congratulate them both on this milestone. And I think the amazing benefits that brings to our industry to allow us to all connect and share ideas and share knowledge. I think it provides an amazing vehicle that I am thankful for both of them for allowing us to have that vehicle. This award is just a scorecard for participation, and I'm very honored and humbled to actually receive it as all of you, and congratulations again, and looking forward for another great year.
Thank you, Mr. Muhammad. Now we move to Mr. Pedro.
Hi, Mustafa. Well, again, it's a pleasure to have this organization coming so strong, particularly in a difficult year where we have people working from home. So I would say this has even increased the ties between our international community. And I just wish that you keep up the good work and we continue meeting with each other and exchange new ideas. Thank you very much to everyone, and thank you all.
Thank you a lot, Mr. Pedro. Now we move to Dr. Safa Nasruddin.
Yeah, thanks again. I'm really very happy for receiving this recognition from Foster community and from the colleagues here. I would like also to thank again Mr. Mustafa, and I hope he will keep the good work and the momentum that he is working in. And I would like to thank you also, Mr. Bassem, for helping our brother Mustafa to realize this event, and hope also to keep till next year and see more people, effective, kind people, as Mr. Mustafa says, kind people to join us and have realized projects on the ground together from our partnerships, different partnerships. I have already done some partnership with people here, and I hope we can make more partnerships for the benefit of all of us here, of all of our countries. Thank you again, and very happy to be with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Safa. Thank you all. We back again to Mr. Mustafa.
Really, also it is honor for us. We are together that you mentioned me, but I replace me as Faster community as community. Please let me do this because together with we are more need each other for any kind of communication. Communication is very crucial, as if you make good communication as excellence communication in business life, seems your business life will be together with you, all the people inside of the any institution or outside of your institution. Will communication makes impact of our lives and our businesses, and increase the knowledge with communication. One of our aim to together. So let me say this, and shukran, and thank you for all joining from Europe, from Africa, from Middle East, and from, of course, Asia. As Mohammed Bey mentioned, we met Rushdi Bey and Khatib Bey, three of us 3 years ago in Istanbul Afro-Asia Banking Summit. Now is realization of this first, let's say, first spark. Now all together we are in a kind of Afro-Asia, and in between areas we are all together. And now I feel very happy. Until New Year, I will holiday. Until after New Year, let's communicate each other. All these members, we would like to hear how we can leverage, upshift, and increase communication, and of course business, and of course technology exchange with together. Any project with even, especially together with Al Qudus and other universities and institutions, as well as we can, because we are representing them as well as individuals. So let's try to know each other more, and during this pandemic time, more and more we will I feel we will be add value to each other with good communication and kind communication. Thank you, Safanam, especially she mentioned some quotes of our groups like ABC, Ambitions, and Educative but Friendly is one of our styles of people as leaders, as in the market, as you are as leaders, executive entrepreneurship and mentors. We are all together and invite new members. And now, last 6 minutes, that as we mentioned, shukran and thank you again. In 1 hour, I didn't count how many people, and as leaders we mention each other, By the way, one winner, he couldn't join. In the name of him, I would like to say thank you in the name of Mr. Hani, as he is also one of the important member of us that so far he invite many people from his friends to the groups. Thank you, Mr. Hani Bey. I think you couldn't join some technical issues, but in the name of you, let me say thank you to all these group members too also. See you next event. Faster community will be active even in New Year as well. Thank you, Shukran, for all your contributions, and Mabruk for all your leadership.
Thank you, Brother Mustafa.
Thank you. Jazakallah khair. Thank you very much.
All right.
Yeah, Manila. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay.
Everybody.